Hey everybody, it's Michael, and I'm back with your streaming TV news and updates. And we're covering the big changes from all these brands and more. We've got a lot to catch up on, so let's start with your money and the best time of the year to save on streaming TV. It's happening this month. Yeah, and with people worried about inflation and affordability, I've been reading that holiday shoppers are starting earlier and they're focusing more on needs than wants. I've highlighted some days on the calendar because this is when you want to really pay attention for streaming deals. The Monday before Thanksgiving through Cyber Monday. Some of my Black Friday favorites from last year have actually raised their prices this year. So, what's a good deal anymore? To me, it doesn't necessarily have to match last year's deal price. All right, so let me give you an example. Last Black Friday, Hulu was 99 cents a month for a full year. But as recently as October, I got targeted email offers from Hulu offering $2.99 a month for 6 months. This is one of the services that raised its regular price this year. So anything that beats the targeted offer, I'd consider that a good Black Friday deal. And as I've said before, we are looking primarily at deals for standalone apps with ads, and also for new and returning customers, not existing. But here's something I haven't shared before. It's a change in my thinking because with so much talk about mergers and acquisitions, I'm more likely to sign up for a monthly plan that lets me cancel anytime compared to an annual plan, especially one that requires a full upfront payment. Paramount's merger with Skydance, it's just the latest reminder that when companies reorganize, annual plans can lock you into services that change overnight. Before the merger, cost cuts. After the merger, more cost cuts. And ultimately, those are going to affect the content that we all pay for. These Black Friday deals on standalone apps, they seem more targeted towards people who can either take them or leave them. So my best advice is only sign up for something you're actually going to use. And it's not just services, streaming devices go on sale too. For Roku, I'm looking for discounts of at least 20 to 30% off. Fire TV devices, even more, 30 to 40% off isn't uncommon. And deals on some devices started at the beginning of November. My must-haves, the latest model year, 4K compatible, and a remote with voice controls. And of course, I've got special deal coverage all month long on michaelsavesdeals.com. Now I want to turn to the biggest story that started the month. Another high-profile carriage dispute, this time between YouTube TV and Disney, affecting channels like ESPN and ABC. Here's a poll that I put up on my community tab. About 60% of people said Disney is mostly to blame. Interesting and maybe a little surprising after a fall filled with notices about potential carriage disputes for YouTube TV customers. Fox and NBC Universal resolved before any blackout, but Univision channels did go dark. And in the most recent dispute, 3 of the YouTube TV alternatives are either fully or partially owned by Disney. And one thing I've been reading a lot about is people who have switched are finding out how much they prefer the YouTube TV app experience. So in the weeks and months ahead, there's 3 things I'm watching with YouTube TV. Does it raise its price? Will it offer a skinny bundle? And will it win back the customers who switched away? Stay tuned. And with all this YouTube TV drama, I'm starting to see more comments from people who say they're thinking about going back to cable. I was pretty shocked when I saw this in TiVo's Video Trends report. It says more people who cut the cord are now going back to a traditional TV service, or at least a greater share of people. Almost hard to believe. I rarely hear from anyone who actually does. And the data shows cable giants like Xfinity and Spectrum continue to lose both video and internet customers. Their only real growth right now is in wireless. For most people, I still don't think going back to cable is really going to save you any money, but I do want to take a closer look at this. So if you've done it, leave a comment, let me know how it's worked out for you. Let's do some rapid fire updates now. And do you watch regular YouTube on your TV set? Well, the app is getting an upgrade to make videos look better and easier to find. You're going to start seeing sharper thumbnails and cleaner visuals on the home screen. There's a new AI feature. It'll upscale older videos from SD to HD for a clear picture. And search is getting smarter. When you search from a channel page, the channel's videos are going to show up first. Apple TV Plus is changing its name. It's now just called Apple TV. And there's a new bundle that pairs it with Peacock, with ads or without, for $15 or $20 a month. So what do we really think about this one? When I told you about it, one comment stood out. Someone suggested a Peacock and Paramount Plus bundle would be a big hit. Definitely not the first time I've heard that idea. Did your Roku home screen suddenly change? You might be part of a new beta test that's rearranging the apps for some users. This report says the update prioritizes your most used apps at the top. But even if you are not in this test, you can still customize your home screen, switch between the 3x3 or 4x4 grid, hide or show recommendation rows, and remove any menu items that you don't use. I'll link below to my separate video with Roku tips and tricks. And it's that time of the year again, Hallmark's countdown to Christmas. If you don't have a live TV streaming service with Hallmark, the new holiday movies stream the next day on Hallmark Plus, $7.99 a month after a free trial. And for the classics, just look for the Hallmark Movies and More channel that's available on free streaming services. I want to give you a quick update on the Mint Mobile 5G home internet service I've been testing. And first of all, thank you for making that video such a big hit. And in that video, I talked a lot about the fine print, and specifically how after 1.2 terabytes of data usage in a month, your speeds could be slowed down when the network is busy. And since my video was published, Mint has updated its network management policy. It now says 1 terabyte instead of 1.2. Most heavy data users would already avoid this plan, but I wanted to point out the change. I've been testing a Mint Mobile phone plan alongside the internet service, and so far, both are performing pretty well. I got the 5 gigabytes phone plan since I'm connected to Wi-Fi most of the time. But even so, I've used more data and more quickly than I expected. In fact, Mint's already emailed me about this, nudging me toward a higher price plan. Something to think about, the service does have an unlimited plan if you don't want to bother with tracking data. My primary line since 2019 has been with Visible, which offers truly unlimited data on Verizon's network. I pay just $25 a month. And right now, new customers can get in for as low as $19 a month for 26 months. So if I were signing up today, I'd be tempted to go with this plan in the middle, Visible Plus. That gets you premium data, faster mobile hotspot, and better video quality. Deals on all these plans last through early January. Use code SWITCH26. Give this video a like if you found it helpful. I'll see you in my next news update video and on michaelsavesdeals.com. Thanks for watching.